it's Judy from ALoopandAHook, and today I wanted to do a quick tutorial on how to make an easy infinity scarf. This scarf is my all-time favorite to make. I make it a ton, I seriously make a ton of these, and they are super easy to make. You can do them in an afternoon if you have a solid time to dedicate to working on it, and they look super pretty, and I just love pretty much everything about them. For this pattern, I am going to be using Lion Brand Homespun yarn, and that yarn is my all-time favorite to work with. It works super pretty. It's really easy to rip out if you happen to make a mistake, and I just love the amount of colors they come in. They're so pretty, they're so bright. I just really like the colors a lot. If you have never worked with this yarn before, I would totally recommend that you check into working with this yarn, because it is so much fun to work with, and I super enjoy working with it. You will be able to find a pattern for this scarf on my blog, which I will leave a link in the description below for. And I will also link below all the supplies and materials that I am using for this project. For this project, we are going to need a size K 10.5 crochet hook, 1 skein of Lion Brand Homespun yarn, and then I have my pattern right here. To begin, we are going to chain 132, and you can increase or decrease this number depending on how long you want your infinity scarf to be by 2 chains. Because this pattern is based off of multiples of 2, if you don't like it being as long as 132 chains makes it, you can just take away a few sets of the chains and it will be just fine, and you won't have to worry about it changing the pattern too much. I've just finished all of my chains and I have them right here, and so what I'm going to do is, without twisting them, I am going to slip stitch into the first chain that I made. So I'm going to insert my hook right here, yarn over and pull through, and then I am going to chain 2, and in the next chain I am going to double crochet, and I am going to keep double crocheting all the way around in every single one of my chains, and when we get to the end I will show you what to do next. Finishing up my last stitch in my round. So now that I have that completed, I want to make sure that my entire scarf isn't twisted at all, which mine isn't, and I am going to insert my hook into the second chain that I made, and I am going to put a slip stitch into that. Now that I have slip stitched into my second chain, I am going to chain 2 and double crochet into every double crochet. I should have the same amount of double crochet as I had in my first round and also my chains. There should be 132 double crochets in this round of double crochet. Just finishing my second row right now, and I am going to slip stitch into the second chain that I made when I was increasing to start this round, and then I am going to chain 3 and in the second double crochet away from my hook. So this is the chain right here, so in the second one right there I'm going to do a double crochet. I'm going to chain 1 and then double crochet again in the second one from my hook, and I am going to keep chaining 1, skipping a double crochet and then double crocheting all the way around. The reason you do this pattern in increments of 2 chains is so that when you are making these double crochet spaces, you do not run into problems with the spacing when you have come to the end of your row. I am just finishing my last double crochet space, and in my second chain that I chained right here, I am going to insert my hook and slip stitch, and I am going to chain 2, and in every double crochet in every chain I am going to put a double crochet in, and we should have at the end of this 132 double crochets on top of the row of our double crochet spaces. It should look something like that, your spaces in your chains and your double crochets, and you just will do this until you have finished your row. I'm just finishing up my row of double crochet, and I am going to slip stitch into the second chain that I made, and then I'm going to chain 3, skip 1 double crochet and double crochet into the second one, chain 1 and insert my hook into the second one from the last double crochet I made, and I'm going to repeat this for the entire round. When you reach this point in the pattern, you have made it to the halfway point, and at this point the scarf is quite easy to finish. I am just finishing my 5th row right now, and I am going to slip stitch into my second chain and chain 2, and then repeat what we did in row 4, which is double crochet into every double crochet and chain that we made in the previous round. I am just finishing up my row, and I am going to slip stitch into the second chain that I made, and I am going to chain 3, skip the 1 double crochet and insert my hook into the second one from where I chained, and I am going to repeat what we've done for the other 2 rows all the way around, and this will be the last row we do of the skipping a double crochet. After this, we only have 2 more rows of double crochet, and then we will be done with the scarf. Just finishing my last stitch in this row, and I am going to slip stitch into the second chain that I made, and I am going to repeat what I've done for the other rows, which is chain 2, and in every stitch place a double crochet for the entire row. I am just finishing up my second to last row, and I'm going to slip stitch again and chain 2, and then finish my very last row. So this scarf I have made for many years now, and I love this scarf. It's so much fun to make. So I am just finishing up the last few stitches of this infinity scarf, And when I reach the end, I am just going to put a slip stitch into the second chain that I made, and I'm going to pull that through. And what I'm going to do now is cut off that yarn so that I can finish off the end. So I left about a 3-inch tail, and I'm just going to pull that through like that. And I have now finished my infinity scarf. So now what I'm going to do is weave in both of the ends and show you the finished product. I am wearing the infinity scarf that I just finished making, and I love it. It's so pretty. I love the color. And the scarf was super easy to make, and I made it really quickly. Here is an up close of the scarf. That's what it looks like. So you're going to have these 2 rows on the both outermost edges of double crochet, and in the middle it is going to be alternating between row of all double crochet and then alternating double crochet, skipping every other stitch. And this gives the scarf a super airy feel, and I really like how it makes the scarf come out. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below letting me know if you think I should do more videos like this. And also be sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. See you later, guys. Bye!